it's been a little while since I've last uploaded. I think my last upload was the day after my birthday in July. I'd start off with a review. So me and Connor from Connor's Library Corner are buddy reading the Women's Murder Club series. And obviously we're starting with First to Die, because unlike me, we don't start in the middle of a series. So, book's called First to Die, Women's Murder Club series. It's a crime/thriller book. We follow Lindsay, the homicide detective, and there's a killer that is killing newlyweds, which is so tragic. Like, the day after the happiest day of their lives turns into their worst. So horrific and sad. But she is struggling with some personal issues, and so she enlists the help of one of her best friends, Claire, who is a coroner, an attorney called Jill, and a journalist called Cindy. There we go. I knew it began with C or J because I knew it had the first letter of one of the others as well. So she teams up with them to try and solve this murder while dealing with her personal issues, and it's really good. So I really enjoyed this book. I loved Lindsay. I loved Lindsay. I loved following her journey while she was trying to crack this case and deal with what she was going through. And I was really wrapped up in her life, like, straight away. And this starts off with such, like, it doesn't hold back. Like, the prologue and, like, the first chapter, boom, you're in. There's death, there's murder, obviously, because it's a murder book. So the short chapters I loved. It helped me get through this book so much quicker than I thought I would, and I was hooked into this book, like, honestly. I had so many theories as well. Like, about halfway through the book I thought I knew. Can you not? So, like, halfway through this book, I thought I had cracked the case, but I really hadn't. I was nowhere even close. And I love that this book made me think that I'd fully cracked the case. Like, it just made you feel like you were so sure that that was it. And then all of a sudden, plot twist. I was like, okay. And then I was like, oh, okay, then it has to be this person that's done this. I was like, and I was so certain that it was going to be that person. I was like, and then it turned out no, another plot twist, which meant they definitely could not be the person that was killing people. I was like, okay, fine. So it's going to be this person. And at that point, it did end up being that person, but I was quite close to the end anyway when I was thinking that. So so I hadn't really guessed it. It had been made quite obvious at that point. However, that's not the end of it. It doesn't end with us finding out that that person was the killer. Oh, no. And there's this whole, like, the epilogue. What an epilogue. It was very short, probably could have been a teeny tiny bit longer, maybe a couple of pages longer, but I was happy with it. It was just like such a, whoa, wasn't expecting that moment. I'm so excited to carry on with the rest of the series, but yeah, the epilogue was good, a little bit longer, but I loved the twist in that as well, because I genuinely just thought the epilogue was going to be like a little, like, sweet ending. Well, not like a sweet ending, but, you know, I didn't think it was going to have, like, any twists or turns or anything exciting in it. I just thought it was going to be a little wrap up with Lindsay, and it kind of was, but it was just kind of ended a bit sudden, but I enjoyed it. I really did. There was a romance in here that I wasn't quite keen on at all. I was like, I don't see it. I didn't see the connection. But I was still a bit sad when the thing happened in relation to this romance. Yeah, it was tough. It was sad. A bit sudden, but I liked the way it happened. And I actually kind of wanted that to happen. Like, on the build up to it, I was like, this has got to happen. And it did, and I was sad at the same time. I wasn't happy that it happened, but I was glad that it did. I think it added to the story, and I think it added to Lindsay's experience. and the things that she's been going through. And altogether, this was a really good book, and I'm excited to carry on with the series. I've been thinking about starting to review or like rate my books using Core Pile, which is a spreadsheet that was created by Book Roast, and I've watched a few YouTubers that use her rating system, and so I thought I'd give it a try. So let me just find it. I don't even have it open. Terrible. So basically we go through on this spreadsheet and we fill out everything. I'll link the video down below so that you guys can check it out if you want to. But basically you put in the month that you're reading the book, the title, author, the format, how many pages it's got, the main genre, age category, owned or borrowed, and then you can move along and you put in what you think of like the characters. So you've got, see, the characters, say, I think it's rated out of 10, and so I put, for the characters in this book, I put 8 because I loved the characters. For atmosphere, I put 7 because I really did think there was a bit of atmosphere. Writing, I put 7, which was because I did think the writing was pretty good. Obviously it's like quite an oldish book, so it wasn't like amazing or anything, but still pretty good. Plot, I put 8 because the plot was actually really good. I really enjoyed it. Intrigue, I was hooked, and I didn't want to put this book down, apart from work got in the way, so I had to put it down. Then we got 7 for logic, and for enjoyment I put 8, which came up with a total rating of 7.71, which added up to a 4-star. It's like a middle 4-star. Yeah, it's a bit hard to explain, but I'll leave the link down below for the actual video where Book Roast announces it and stuff and goes through it, so that you can get a better explanation than I have. But anyway, I'm hoping to do these reviews weekly, and of course I'm going to have to review every single book of the Women's Murder Club series, because it wouldn't make sense if I just reviewed The First to Die and then just didn't do any other ones. So you'll be seeing my journey through reading the Women's Murder Club series, and I'm really excited, and you know what, it feels really good to be recording again, so I hope I see you guys soon. Bye bye.